kids, it's arm day today and I'm going to go back to circuits. Well, for triceps anyway. I'll see how I feel when I get to biceps, but I've just set up all the stations needed. I'm going to go 6 exercises, I think, back to back. Starting off with standing tricep extensions. Then I'm going to go to bench dips. That's 2 exercises. 3 is going to be skull crushers on an incline. 4 is going to be close grip push-ups, and then 5 is going to be rope extensions. 6 is going to be overhead rope extensions. So 6 exercises back to back. I'm going to do 4 of those circuits. I'm just going to try to obliterate my triceps, put as much blood and stress into those muscle fibers without putting too much stress on the elbow joint. So I don't want to recuperate too much between sets, so I'm then exceptionally strong and have to really go heavy to reach failure at your typical 10 or 12 repetitions. I'm going to be going from back to back to back, so I don't really give the triceps an excuse to recover and get that strong. I can produce stress on the muscle without having to put that much resistance on the bar to save my skeleton and train a little bit smarter and leave that ego at the door. So all of this comes with age, and I'm friggin' old. So we'll start off with triceps and then we'll figure out what biceps is going to be. I'm sat down now after that workout because I'm absolutely fucked. That really took it out of me, even though it's only small body parts, being your triceps and biceps. If you really do push it with intensity and volume and heavy weights, it really sucks the bloody life out of you, and I feel a little bit mind blown at the moment. So I need to recover as soon as possible, obviously. I had a good night's sleep last night. It was quantified and I had more deep sleep. I woke up by myself because apparently I had the windows wide open and I had the fan on. And when my fiance came into the bedroom, she was like, "It is way too friggin' cold in here." And I tell you what, I had the best night's sleep. It's funny, you have to kind of compromise in a relationship. So we're talking about getting a chill pad now, where my side will be cold. It's kind of what goes over the mattress, and she can temperature control hers. So keep that in mind. Maybe you've got the room a little bit too warm. Usually around 67 degrees seems to be my sweet spot with some air. And I feel fully recovered. I feel great. So I was able to put a lot of effort into this workout and sit on my ass post-workout now thinking, geez, I absolutely put everything into that. So we started off with a circuit to begin with for the triceps, because I didn't want to go overly heavy and put too much strain on my elbows. But then when I got to biceps, I thought, you know what, bicep tendons feel good, everything feels great. I'm not going to do circuits, I'm just going to go heavier. So I started off with a heavy movement, and I increased and periodized that weight by going heavier and heavier with each one of those sets. And I started off with about 20 repetitions and worked my way down to about 8 or 9 repetitions being the heaviest. And after I did the 4 sets there, I moved on to like a cable exercise, and I used a bench as a preacher because there's no preacher bench here. It just didn't feel right, to be honest with you. I went through it, and I tried to do the last set, having the backs of my arms, my triceps, on the inside of my thighs to kind of mimic a preacher bench here, but it didn't work. So then I moved on to a concentration curl, but with the back of my arm on an incline bench. So I'm kind of mimicking a single arm preacher curl there, and that felt great. I wish I'd tried that before the cables actually. So I started periodization with going up in weight, or inclining the weights, I should say. So I had a linear curve of going up, up, up. And started off with about 20 repetitions again and worked my way down to about 10. 4 sets there on each arm. And then I moved on to a cable. So I had an attachment on each side of the high pulley, and I was just mimicking like a front double bicep, extending out, front double bicep. Wasn't going too heavy on there. I was hitting around 15 repetitions, keeping the intensity high, just focusing on getting a pump and getting the blood into the muscle, trying to flush it. But, you know, look at the description below for the reps, the sets, the order of the exercises, so you can have a clear understanding of what I did, so you can apply it to yourself, should you wish. So I'm going to start eating as soon as I get home. I've just had my post-workout shake, and I'm probably going to go for like a fish meal with some white rice, get the carbs straight into me, replenish my depleted glycogen stores, and get back to work, because it is a work day. I don't just train for a living, you know. So I got a late night of work that I got to attend to, but at the same time, I'm always prioritizing my meal time. So if you think sometimes that you forget a meal time or anything like that, set an alarm on your watch. What we do as bodybuilders is quite different to the rest of the community. They should basically go by when they're hungry to eat. We can't wait until we're hungry. We need to eat before then, and make sure that we eat within those 3-hour windows. You know, so you know, I always say, food is probably an indicator that your body may be already going through malnutrition. Remember, this is for bodybuilders, not the general public. And if you're thirsty, maybe you're already going through dehydration. So try not to be thirsty, try not to be hungry, and fuel these workouts. See, all I'm concentrating on now is, okay, recovery, but I'm fueling myself for my next workout. Every single one of them is essential to me, and I don't come in here and go through the motions. I come in here and get shit done, you know? So, yeah, that's it. Until tomorrow, bon voyage.